Although commonly referred to as the concrete jungle, urban areas can be home to a rich diversity of flora and fauna. The incredible ways that plants and animals have adapted to city life can show us just how resilient life is. In this video, we'll take a look at a couple examples of how some life is surviving and thriving in the human world. The first species we'll talk about is the eucalyptus tree, which, without humans, would not be nearly as successful as they currently are. While their natural range only extends as far as Australia and some parts of Indonesia, eucalyptus trees have been exported across the world for lumber and pulpwood, among several other uses. The trees can now be found in California, Argentina, Brazil, Ethiopia, Sri Lanka, and many other places. Eucalyptus trees serve as a prime example of how certain species can be successful around the world when valued by humans. Today, the tree is considered a nuisance in some of the places it has been introduced to. Because they are native to Australia, a region known for its wildfires, eucalyptus have adapted to burn easily and reproduce after a fire. In fact, some of the trees have even been known to explode when lit ablaze due to the highly flammable oil they contain. This has especially been a problem in California, where groves of eucalyptus trees have contributed to horrific wildfires in recent years. The second species I will talk about in this video is the red fox, which has found great success in urban environments over the last 100 years or so. Native to Britain and continental Europe, foxes are typically found in forests and grasslands, scavenging for food and hunting small prey. They expanded their territory westward as Europeans colonized North America. In Britain, however, foxes have been moving into cities. Today, it is estimated that their urban populations in Britain now exceed that of their wild cousins. This is mostly due to the great abundance of food and resources in cities, which allow foxes to survive without having to maintain such vast territories for themselves. The neighborhood you live in might be divided among dozens of foxes that fight fiercely for resources. While these two examples only represent a tiny fraction of the number of urban species there are, they both serve to give you a general sense of how life can be successful in a world so tightly controlled by humans. The catalyst for this video was when I decided to count how many different species of plants I could find in my backyard. The result of this little experiment really shocked me. Often when people think of cities, they either don't think of plants at all, or they only remember the handful of trees the city decided to plant along the streets, when in reality, there's a huge wealth of things to discover.